welcome to the Weathers Channel Evening Live. My name is Autumn, and this is my husband, Richard. We go live here on our YouTube channel at a bunch of random times, and that's probably going to change coming up here soon, so I'm not even going to talk about it. As you can tell, the camera is not what we want it to be. My webcam isn't working right now, and of course, I didn't know that till I just tried to start this live, and that's why I was a little late. So we have to use the webcam that's native to the computer, and it's just not the same. Although my makeup does still kind of look cute. I had on lashes earlier, but Lord knows I took them off soon as I got home. And I put on my comfy Tanya, where you at? Give me a hashtag comfy replay if you're in the house right now. This thing truly is comfy. I'm absolutely loving it.
I believe you.
Happy. I'm glad that you guys are here. To which he says, happy VD, all you work jobs. I don't think that means what you think it means. Hupnitz here says, good evening, Workadoodles. I hope everyone had a great Monday and V-Day. It was weird drinking as it fizz alone this morning. Excited to hear about your first day. Nicole's here says, missed you all this morning. Always listen while working. Boring morning today. Sorry about that. Yeah. Wacky's here says, good evening, everyone. Hope your week is off to a great start. Happy Love Day. I love that. I'll take Love Day.
Good.
Holly's here says, happy Valentine's
Nicole.
Day.
Evening,
Wack fam. Holly, we put up a good fight,
Holly.
But you know it had to happen. Jen said, "Happy Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day or Singles Day, whatever you celebrate. I'm here. Or if you don't do anything, right? Or if today's just Monday, you know what I'm talking about."
Yeah,
Shauna's here says, "Happy Hallmark Make a Profit Day." I love it. Absolutely.
There you go.
B16's here says, "Good evening." Mom's here says, "Happy Monday, happy Valentine's Day, and good evening, Whack fam." Hi, Mom. Brianna's here says, happy Valentine's Day, Whack fam. Glad you're here, Brianna. Let me get through the comments. Sam Banner's here says, hello, people. Oh, For My Boys is here. Says, happy Monday.
Yay,
Glenda's here. Says, hello,
Monday,
everybody. Teal's here. Says, hello, everyone.
Good evening. See, I figured as much. See, being in the evening, you can get a lot of other.
Matrey's here. Says, hi. Brian's here says, great evening, y'all. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. However, it was spent. Tip of the hat to you. Absolutely.
See, the evening, you get more of a nightlight.
You get the, I like the boogie. Shauna says, hi, is Autumn and husband Richard. I know that is my husband Richard. Brianna said, Autumn looking cute with her work makeup. You're right. This is the first and last day that I'm going to be doing that. No, I probably, they used to take your picture on your first day for your name badge. But all that stuff has to be done remotely now. So I'll probably put on my makeup one more day this week to take a picture of myself. I should have done it today, but I just had to get out of my lashes, to be honest. Gigi's here says, good evening, everyone. Jen said, you look like you're ready for bed already. I mean, pretty much. Richard looked like he just crawled out of bed. I know his head is always flat on one side because that's what happens when he goes to sleep.
It's flat on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the hairstyle
Brian said, what an awesome pink top you're wearing, Autumn. It is not pink. Stop playing. Shauna says, you look great, Autumn. Thank you so much. But my hair... it's really come a long way. I absolutely love it. I'm getting more used to it. So, Kim Sears says, hey, girl, Valentine's, and want to hear about your first day. Happy Valentine's. Yeah. Angie Sears says, good evening. Hope your first day went well. Jeannie said, Richard, how did you make out without your other half today? He just ran around like a chicken with his head cut off. He didn't know what to do with himself.
I was so distraught.
He got in lots of video games.
I was so annoyed with the quiet.
Oh my gosh. Mary T said, happy Valentine's Day. Everyone is feeling discombobulated today. Hope the first day went great. And by the way, you match beautifully your hair and Richard's shirt. Oh, that's true. It does. It really does.
It does.
Yes, absolutely. Tanya's here. Says, hi, gang. Popping in, but have to pop out. Wanted to check in with Autumn and see how the first day went. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you for my comfy, because, boy, I am wearing it and being comfy today. Brianna said, is the hoodie actually blue or some other color? It is blue. It's like a crush, like a crushed dark blue. So absolutely love it. Sam Banner said, has anyone seen the game last night? If so, did you enjoy it? I was rooting for the Bengals. They almost won. They did almost win. So here's the thing. I would have been really happy if the Bengals won, but at the same time, I'm very glad that the Rams won. Because there were a lot of veteran players on the Rams that really deserved the notoriety that comes along with winning a Super Bowl. Like they deserved that, right?
So you got what you wanted.
Well,
the Bengals won and Aaron Donald was successful.
So the Bengals didn't win, but Aaron Donald was successful. But you know, like Aaron Donald, Matthew Stafford, Andrew Whitworth, even Odell Beckham, those people deserve Super Bowls, right? And so especially with the amount of time most of them have been in the game. So I can't help but be happy for those players, right? Even though I wish that, you know, my team
you earned it because you was 60 minutes better.
Yeah. Than the other team. Yeah. The Bengals are the second best team in the league. Joe Race here says, good evening. So Johnson almost won. Is that not, you know, they lost. They did almost win. But it was a lot closer. I mean, of course, I went to sleep.
What game you playing?
I went to sleep right after the halftime show. So I didn't see what happened. But when Richard told me that it was only 23-20, I was like, oh man, I mean, it was just a real game. Okay, enough of that nonsense. So, first of all, I got to be in the office every day this week. So, here's what the live schedule is going to be like. There is going to be no Wednesday morning live. We will only be having hashtag Hawaka Wednesday on Wednesday evening. And there will not be a Friday morning live. So, Friday, take the day off. But we will be back on Sunday morning. After this week, I will have to be in the office at least for like the first 90 days. I'm anticipating Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So those are the days that I typically do the live, right? But I won't be doing it then. I'll have to catch us on this Sunday, and I'll be able to tell you what the live schedule is going to look like moving forward. But just for this week, there is going to be no morning lives. It's only going to be Wednesday evening, and that's going to be it. Yes. And then you catch us on Sunday morning, right? Yes. So, yeah, it's going to be quite an adjustment.
This is a very shocking week, being new and all.
Yes. So, I mean, it makes sense. This first week, we're in training, full-time training all week. So and then next week,
your brain focused on
and then next week, she wants us in the office so that we can actually sit next to people and shadow them and learn the processes, right? So I can't blame it. And so, okay, so you guys, today was awesome. Got to the office. They had everything. Well, they didn't have everything for us, but we have a computer. I have a mouse. I have a headset. I'm still missing a keyboard and my monitors, right? But we don't really need that this week because we're going to be in training in the training room all week. But the team is really nice. It's all women, the training team, which I think is, funny. The training team is all women, but they're all really cool. And the funny thing is, I'm the only person on the team that I could tell that has a technical background. All of the rest of the trainers are teachers. Like they've literally come from teaching elementary school or middle school, right? Like they were teachers that transitioned into, this is an extension of a teaching gig for them, And for me, of course, it's just like an extension of a technical training that I've already done in the past, right? But the other girl that I started with today, she literally was a teacher in the school system up until December, like this past Christmas, right? She taught elementary school, but now she's transitioned to this job. So, I asked her, I was like, so you've never worked with a corporate SharePoint, or you never traveled for work or had a corporate card? She was like, no, I've never done any of that. And I was just like, it's going to be fun. So,
you're going to be training on top of training.
Yeah. So, I could just tell the things we were talking about today, it really just hit right in line with the stuff I've experienced in my previous job. And I was like, I've got this nailed. I'm so excited. But even more, the content of what we were learning, I was so much more interested in. So with my previous job, I was a trainer for telecom expense management software. So I had to learn about telecom. I don't really have interest in telecom, but I had to learn about mobile and, fixed lines and different types of phone service and different types of data services, right? Because that's exciting. Because that's what I had to teach. I know. But this time, today we were talking about warehouse basics. We were talking about pallets and conveyor belts and FIFO and LIFO inventory methods. And I was
don't stick your finger in the thing. Oh my
God. But I mean, it was just all stuff that I find naturally interesting. And actually, funny thing, all stuff that I actually learned in college. I'd be forgetting my undergrad was in business information systems. And what we did, we talked about route optimization and supply chain optimization and stuff like that. And so a lot of the concepts we talked about, not only did I recognize from my previous job, but like even back to things I did for school. So it was just really neat.
Sounds
I'm really
designed
looking
for
forward
growth.
to it. Yes,
designed to let you grow.
Yeah, it was really neat. So
I hope they don't have the president or some Weston Stone.
He said, "I will not be taking Fridays off. That is permanently reserved for Friday Night Feast." Exactly. Everybody go over there and watch that. Joe Ray said, "Didn't they say anything about your hair?" They said they loved it. They were like, "Oh, we love your hair. We love the way that looks."
Especially they want people. They want you to be yourself.
Yeah.
To a
and you know, and it was so cool. It was so funny because they all had like get to know me like PowerPoint slides where they all talked about themselves. And they're some weirdos, but like a lot of them were into like cosplay and like just really just like their own real like weird stuff. And so they were like, "Oh yeah, you're fine with me." Like, you know, and one of the girls was in musical theater.
You do.
And I was like, "What theaters have you acted in?" Because I was in musical theater. So we like connected on that. So it was really cool.
And what did she do?
She was at Clarksville Little Theater. She did It's a Wonderful Life. That's where I did. Awesome. That's where I did Rent, was Clarksville Little Theater. And then at the Jewish Community Center, I did Hairspray. I did some other stuff. But yeah, I mean, like,
so you have friends already.
I mean, yeah, we just had things in common, right? Wacky said, "Are you taking a packed meal?" Sounds like everyone will have lots of questions. You can ask your questions. No, you guys, I won't be taking a packed meal. I'm probably not. I'm not going to be eating keto this week. I'm going to just focus on not overeating this week. I'm not going to lie. Today they had Chick-fil-A. Tomorrow they're having Olive Garden. The day after that they're having Mexican. The day after that they're having pizza. I'm just not worried about it. Like, I'm just going to eat the lunch.
Stuff in the fridge.
Yeah, like the Super Bowl stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to eat the stuff that's there and free, and then I'll focus. The chicken's not keto anyway, so because it's breaded and stuff.
No,
but
the raw stuff we got from Costco, some still in the fridge.
Hell no, we put that in the freezer.
It's
no,
too late.
That's my chicken.
That's a time limit.
No. So moving forward, yes, after this week, I will be bringing my lunch, right? And most likely it'll be salad. It'll be like chicken salads because everything can be cold, right? Yes. I'll just assemble my salad there. Like, it's the type of place where, and I have a desk there, right? So it's the type of place I could bring my bowl. I could bring they have a refrigerator. I could bring a bag of lettuce. I could bring my, all of my accoutrements, you know? So that's the sort of thing I would do. I would probably eat there. But this week, I'm not worried about it. I'm just focusing on not overeating and not making the entire thing about food. Because like normally it would have been, and I felt good about that today. Yes. Because even when I was in training and they brought in Chick-fil-A and they had a pan of nuggets, it reminded me of Christmas. But honestly, I got a scoop of nuggets. I got a big, like half the plate was full of salad, right? And then I got nuggets, and then there was a little bit of macaroni and cheese. And I just got like a normal amount of food. And then I went and sat and we all talked. And like normally all the food would have been calling to me the rest of the afternoon, right? Everything that was left over would have just been distracting. But I honestly I wasn't concerned. I just ate what I ate and I moved on, right? And so that is where, you know, I really, I'm feeling okay about that, right? And so, yeah, I'm just really on just don't make a big deal out of it. Just be normal, right? But don't worry too hard.
When you go into a new environment.
They know I eat keto. You know, they're like, you know, the manager, the training manager, she was like, "So, but you're not super strict, right?" I was like, "No, like I didn't write in, I have a dietary restriction." Like, no, like it's just not worth it to me, right? And she was like, because her husband's actually keto. And she said that he moved more into low carb. But I was like, no, this week I'm not worried about it. Like maybe I'll just have one breadstick instead of 4, right? You know, so it's just like, I'm not worried too much about it. It's just, but moving forward, yes, I will be bringing my lunch in. So
because there's a slippery slope. You can 1 week of not being worried about it. Yes. It leads to 2 months of not being worried about it.
Yeah. And once again, not worried about it doesn't mean like just overeating all the time. It's just this particular week, I'm not worried about what I'm for lunch, right? And I'm honestly probably not going to eat when I get home because I'm not going to be hungry. Like I don't eat that much during the day anyway.
There you go.
Yeah. So, and normally, like I said, I don't eat after 2 p.m. anyway, right? You know, so it's just, so I'm not really changing my eating time or anything. I'm just eating the food that is available.
I think the key to all of it is don't overstress yourself on your first week.
Exactly. Like that's not what I'm worried about.
This is a new normal, so we got to get you adjusted to the new normal.
He said, well, I got the question, will you be off for Keto-Palooza? Absolutely. I've already put in my vacation request and they already know that I'm off that entire week. So
look at you.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So Teresa's here, says, good evening. So glad you had a good day. I did have a good day and I'm looking forward to it. Guys, like, I am very excited for the work that I'm going to be doing. Like, it's just really cool. Like today they gave me a swag box, like a box of swag. And in that box, I have like a green safety vest. I have a hard hat. I have safety goggles. Like, I'm finna be in these warehouses, right? Like, I'm very excited about that. And so that's just, I'm excited.
You're so cute.
Joe Ray said, kind of reminds me of how I went into my new job. I have experience in technology sales, but not in this particular industry. Yeah, like so I do have all of the, I have just the technical training background, but now I'm just kind of learning what we're going to be training. Brianna said you need a framed picture of Richard for your desk. Oh yeah, I'm going to be.
That's a great idea, Brianna. We don't have to go to some fancy photos place.
No, we have enough pictures of ourselves.
A nice glamour shot of me.
She said just a picture of Richard's flexed arm. I know, right?
And my face.
Yes, Jerry said, ooh, does that mean we need to get you some desk tchotchkes? Yeah, go ahead and send them to me. Like, I will put all of it on my desk.
What's a tchotchke?
Just like a little knick-knack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yes.
It actually has the word. So knick-knack, it actually has a word.
Gigi said, Autumn, I'm whispering so no one else hears me. Stop picking your chin. Yeah, I have a zit right here, and I'm not good at not paying attention to that.
I know it's your reflex muscles.
Shauna said, my mom finally agreed to do low carb yesterday. I've been gently suggesting for years. That's amazing. Oh my God. Here's the countdown. Keto Salt Lake, 59 days. Wow. Low carb cruise, 89 days. Keto Palooza, 227 days. Jeez Louise, that's crazy. Wacky said comfy footwear. Yeah, I need steel toe boots. But that's another thing. Yes, the office is very casual, so everyone wears jeans and a nice shirt. Like I said, pretty soon I'm gonna get me jeans and like a company hoodie, and you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing, right? Like that's how I'm finna be going into the office. But it's very laid back, and so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's good. So. That's good. Sounds like it has a really good vibe.
Kim said, I haven't seen you this excited in a while. I'm happy for you. I'm excited. Like, I am glad to be getting back into the workforce. Yeah, and to be doing something cool. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm enjoying having some structure and I'm enjoying having that direct deposit in my bank account. I'm not gonna lie, like this is the good deal for me. You know, it's gonna make me
in your wheelhouse.
It is in my wheelhouse.
With less stress.
Yeah. And just more of a collaborative environment that it seems like they truly want people to, like they want to set you up for success. They don't just want to pack you down with as much work as they can.
Cannon fodder just to be thrown at the front lines. Like you're not going to do anything, but poof, shoot you at the front lines real fast. Yeah. Mary T said, training for my new job this week too. I'm not as excited about it as you. I'm excited for the travel money I'll have. Yeah, but don't get me wrong. That's half of her excitement. Half of my excitement. I'm excited for the bill money that I'll have, for the life money that I'll have, right? But it is cool that if I have to get a job and I have to do something, at least I get to do something that I'm going to enjoy doing like this, you know? Mom said, Autumn, did you look at your card? Yes, we looked at the card that you pretty much like customized completely. Thank you for that. My mom dropped off a Valentine's card. And yes, we got it and I appreciate it. He said, oh, yeah, will you be off for the cruise? Yes, Heath, I will be off for everything I need to be off for. I've already put in my time off, right? So for the cruise, for Salt Lake, for Keto Palooza, for Orlando, I'm going to Keto Orlando, right? Like those times are already there. The two times that I'm concerned about, which I just know God will make a way, is KetoCon and my business conference in June. Those are the only ones where I don't have vacation days, but I'm hoping I can just work remotely and work off hours during those so I can still participate. Maybe we can be working. That's not how tchotchke works. No, that's not. Tchotchke was something you use when you're trying to wiggle. No, it is a knick-knack. No, maybe that's cha-cha you're thinking, like a dance move. Knick-knacking. Shauna says, I want one of those fluffy, cozy sweatshirts you have on. It's called a comfy. And it is amazing. Tanya got this for me. She shipped it to me in the mail. And she said, I love curling up with my comfy on the couch. And I hope you do the same. And I'm not going to lie. When I first opened it, I was like, this is a big sweatshirt. I got a ton of sweatshirts. What do I need a sweatshirt for? Y'all, it is not a big sweatshirt. it is. It has pockets like a hoodie, but it's so warm. It's so big. It essentially comes down to my knees, right?
Like it is a blanket. You're wearing a blanket. You're wearing a blanket with pockets, right? And it keeps me so warm. And now it frees up my blanket to go over my feet because my entire upper body is completely warm. Right. He said, I'm excited for you too. This sounds awesome. Yes, I'm really excited, Heath. Thank you very much. Husband said warehouse driving a forklift. That's more my husband's speed right there. So
if you ever need anything,
Jerry said you're gonna have to figure out a way to keep your hand warm at work. Yeah, that's not. I mean,
we gotta buy some Antarctica gloves.
So, Sam Bader says go to Walmart and grab a pair of steel-toed boots from the men's section of the shoe department. Exactly, I'm gonna have to do that.
Well, you definitely have to do that because the stuff hurts.
Brianna said driving a forklift makes me think of Michael Scott just destroying the warehouse. I have not seen that episode, but that sounds amazing. Shauna said it sounds so positive, super excited. Yes, thank you very much.
No, it's like a really nice, amazing young company.
They've been around for a very long time, but the training arm of their organization is relatively new, only like 3 years old, because they've realized how important training is and that it needs its own infrastructure and to be built out, right? And so the team started off as 2 people. Now we're at 7, and they said they think 7's going to be the cap for right now, but essentially it's going to grow. So, and that's really good.
That whole division.
That's all I wanted was to be somewhere where training was a priority, right? And in a career path. So right now there's like 4 levels, and I'm already at a level 3, just because of my previous experience. But there's like training specialist 1. Training specialist 2, technical trainer 1, and technical trainer 2 before you become a team lead, right? Exactly. And so I'm already a technical trainer 1, just, because of my previous experience. So give me, 18 to 24 months. I'll bop up to a 2, and then give me that.
Team lead, here we come.
Yeah, and then I'll just, that's the goal, is to get into people management, or coordination. So then there's just a manager. Leaders. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it is growing. It is growing. The organization is growing. Particular amazing. Division. So I'm just excited about it. So
that's amazing.
Stacy said, "Congrats! I just made 90 days on my new job. Congratulations, girl!" So yes. Sarah said, "Hi, Autumn. Received my long sleeve hoodie, bacon with Wacko on the sleeve. I love it. Yes, glad you had a great first day.
Awesome.
Thank you, Sarah. That was a great custom request you had. And you're like, can I put Wacko on the sleeve?" And I was like, "Why? Yes, you can." So I'm glad you like it.
You're a lover of customality.
Mary T said, "You're a lady who loves a challenge. It lights a fire under you. So great to see. Congrats. Thank you very much."
Ain't that the truth?
And yes. Shauna said tchotchke is a Yiddish knick-knack. Exactly. It's not a dance. It's not a
Yiddish knick-knack. That's what it in the street.
Not say the Yiddish knick-knack. Oh my God. Mary T said you'll need a foot warmer with those steel-toed boots. I know that steel is cold. I know, right? So I'm just
I'm
probably not going to be traveling maybe for like the first 3 months. So, but I'm just excited for everything that I'm learning. Brianna said, "Do you know what cities you may be going to?" No, I have no idea at all. So, I am
socks designed for shoes,
designed for the cold. Toes. Exactly. Right. So no, I don't know anything about traveling. Like where I might go, when I might start traveling.
You know everything about traveling.
I know everything about traveling.
They told you some things. Like, you're going to warehouses.
Yeah.
You're going to be like on factory floors.
Yeah. That's about it. All over the country. It's not really international, but I'm still excited. Yeah. I took my passport to work today. I took my passport to work today for, of course, my picture, identity verification. And the recruiter was just like, "Oh, you had an Air France ticket fall out of there, like receipt fall out of there." I put it back in there, and I was just like, "Air France, Paris. Oh, I miss you so much." Oh, it just reminded me. Well, that's what she said. She said your Air France ticket fell out. World Traveler, and I was like, I didn't.
Oh, boo!
Tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
Yeah, subtle brain. Like, oh, is that my Air France receipt? Or is that yours? Let me look at that again.
Oh my God.
Nope, it's my Air France receipt, everybody. It's mine. You don't have one? Let me put that back up.
This is not your Air France. You get on my nerves.
That's what everybody was thinking. It was like, "Oh, this girl just thinks she just world traveler." Okay. I see how this is. Did y'all see my Air Australia ticket somewhere around there? I must have dropped it in the bathroom.
Sean said Autumn leaving hints in the passport. I didn't know. I didn't
exactly.
know that was there.
They definitely remember your name today.
Yeah, but it was
the girl with the fire hair and the air flame.
Exactly
stickers.
Right. So it was just
somebody you want to know.
It was a good first day.
That's
it
awesome.
was. I'm excited about like the stuff we'll be learning. It seems like a lot more structure and organization than my previous company, which is good.
You love.
Yeah, it's good, but it's also a little nerve-wracking because I have not had to be accountable to other people for nearly 2 years, right? Like the business hours are 8 to 5, right? Yes. Like, with an hour lunch. Like I'm expected to just be working continuously from 8 to 5. I have not done that in 2 years,
So silly.
Granted, sometimes I'll work at 5 in the morning and sometimes I'll work at 9 at night, right? Mm-hmm. But like I've been able to set my own hours and that's not
still track it quite efficiently.
I do track it quite efficiently. So I'm not concerned. I'm just interested to see how it's going to play out. I do know that it will 100% affect my availability here, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yes.
And I'll just keep you guys in the loop. But I'm excited to kind of get back to it. So
that's so sweet.
See, TMV says make sure your boots meet OSHA standards. So important for workplace safety. We literally have a 10-hour OSHA training that has to be completed month. Oh, yeah. So we will be learning all about warehouse safety environments.
You're not going to buy nothing crappy. Everything is going to be up to par.
Brianna said, how far is your commute? Is getting up at 5 early enough to get your workout? Yes, because once again, remember, I used to work out from 6 to 7 doing my weightlifting and 7 to 8 doing Clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
So the bike riding is going to have to stop or change, but 6 to 7 is going to be good enough for me because once again, I spent maybe 20 minutes on makeup today. Like that's just not going to be happening in the future. So I can work out from 6 to 7 and then be out the door by 7:30 and be there by 8 o'clock.
Sounds
right.
Good to me.
And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, essentially when I'll get to be home, I can honestly do Clubhouse from 7 to 7:30 and then take a shower and be at my desk at 8 o'clock.
What was the time you had to be today?
I had to be there at 9:30.
And what's the time you got to be there from now on?
8.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a difference. Yeah, that's a very big jump even tomorrow, the rest of the week. Today was 9:30. The rest of the week is 9 o'clock. Okay. So I'll even have to be there earlier. So yeah. Wacky says new exercise routine.
You're used to it.
No, I won't be having a new exercise routine. I will still be working out between 6 and 7.
You'll still do the Fitbod.
Yeah, the Fitbod app, and then. Like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I might ride the bike between 6 and 7, or I could ride the bike from 7 to 7:30. Like my exercise routine is not going to change, and my sleep routine is not really going to change much. Waking up at 5:15 definitely gives me enough time in the morning.
I'll just be going to our side gig by myself for the foreseeable future.
I know we're gonna have to figure that out though, because I still want to go with you. Trey says Wesco work boots 100% the best. Well, thank you. I'll look into that.
I know, right?
Yes.
It's on the list.
Yes,
but Wesco work socks as well.
I know, right? I need socks. My feet are always so cold, like blocks of ice.
We need to find you some society.
Some socks that are made for the cold weather.
Same people that work in Antarctica.
Yeah.
Whatever socks they wear.
Those socks.
Whatever socks they wear. You need to pay $100 for them and $100 burn.
Jeray said, when did you wake up before? I've been waking up at 5 o'clock for the past 6 months anyway, right? Yeah. So nothing has to change.
That's normal.
Yeah, so nothing has to change about that.
The usual.
Yeah, he said you can just ride the bike to work, right? No, exactly. So no, my commute is a good 25 minutes away.
No, it's farther than you're used to.
It is farther, but it's honestly not bad because it is just my drive to work is literally 3 turns. I make 1 turn to drive on a street to the expressway. I make 1 turn to get on the expressway, and that's the majority of my trip. And then I make 1 turn when I get off the expressway, and that's the office, right? I mean, it's just, it's not, it's like most of it is the expressway. So it's you don't
have to wiggle through.
But I can already tell I'm going to need like an aux cord or something. Like I hate morning radio. Like I hate it. And so I'm like, I'm going to need to find something else to listen to. So, yes. So, Sam Mayer says hiking wool socks. Wool socks. Interesting, she says.
Nice.
But yeah, the drive honestly wasn't that bad. Like by the time I looked up, I was like, oh, I'm here at the Exeter. But then I looked down and I was just like, God, it's been 30 minutes. Like it just didn't seem like a 30-minute drive, right?
I've done that many a time.
But yeah, so that's going to be the point. But I'm excited when I get back to one day having to be in the office one day a week, like that'll be great. But I'm just looking forward to what it is.
They got to know you first.
He said podcast for the win. I'm not going to listen to podcasts, but I will be listening to audiobooks, and then I'll probably be listening to music too. But yeah, I do want to make a point to listen to my audiobooks because that'll be a good time to do that.
Exactly.
I can save my music more for when I'm exercising.
I love all of that. Podcasts are a decent idea as well.
Jerry said, doing anything for Valentine's Day? A card? No. The only Valentine's Day gifts we got, my mom brought us a card, and that was it.
She half asleep right now.
I told Richard I didn't want anything for Valentine's Day.
Gift is going to bed.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to get him anything. Like I was just like, honestly, don't worry about it. So Brianna said, I listened to YouTube lives that I missed. You could always listen to Clubhouse. Yeah, I could listen to Clubhouse. That's true. Yes. So
nice.
Mary T said, I think you can get warming socks for those who work outside. A work wear place should have them. Yeah, I just need to look into that.
Oh no.
Joe Ray said, I like listening to books on tape. That showing your age there. Books on tape. Do you have a cassette player, Joe Ray? Audio books, yes. Sonia's here, says, good evening all. Hi, Sonia. Glad that you're here. Brian said, Karen recommends alpaca socks, very soft and very warm. That looks like it could be warm.
Those look like the alpaca socks as well.
Yeah. Nice. Brianna said audiobooks in the morning make me too sleepy. It's just not safe on my driving. Maybe you're listening to the wrong one.
Brianna might need a little some heavy rock and roll.
Yeah, but like in the morning, I'll probably listen to music to pump me up on the way to work. Yes. But then after when I get home, but in the morning is also
you in traffic.
But also the morning is the best time that I like soak in and absorb the lessons that I'm learning in my audiobook. So, I mean, I really need to...
Well, you just have to know that about yourself.
Yeah.
Brianna, on the other hand, will pass out.
I know you mean audiobook. Exactly. Brianna will fall asleep at the wheel. We can't have that happening. So, but yes, it is... But yeah, that is, so I had a great first day.
Yeah,
I am very excited about the prospect of this new career. And yeah, so here's so my plan is, because once again, guys, I'm not abandoning my business at all, right? Like if anything, I'm scaling back, like watch Autumn Keto. And by scaling back, I just mean kind of doing what I'm doing. Like I have no intention to make more YouTube videos. I don't really have intentions to do full days of eating or weigh-ins or anything like that. I'm like post actual videos on my channel. If they're not keto crate unboxings and smash the crates, I really just don't have interest in doing them. And I've been trying to work myself back up into like, make some more videos. I don't want to. Like I'm just not going to. So
you're switching up to sampling things.
Yes, exactly. I might do more taste testing, like product review videos. Those are the only thing I really want to do. Yeah. And so I've kind of let go of the notion that I should be making other videos. I know, right? I'm just not going to. But I am still really heavily, like I want to grow Keto Strong, right? Both the brand itself and the business, the business to business relationships that I'm making, right? I do want to ramp that up. I want to focus more on my brother's trucking business and I want to ramp that up, right? So my goal is to just take my work salary money and to get my personal finances together and then to take all of my business income and reinvest it in the business and then invest it in like market accounts, right? Like I want to put all of my money in the either retirement accounts, IRAs, the stock market. Like I want to use all that money to invest because I'm really like my new goal has to become to retire within the next 10 to 15 years, right? And if I do, if I play my finances right, I can do it, right? So that's really what I'm thinking.
Taught everybody a little something new tonight.
So that's what I'm working. That's what I'm working on. Mom said, when does Smash the Crate come out, Autumn? Probably tomorrow or Wednesday. It's done, right? Yeah, he's done his part. I got to do my part. Yeah, it's been done for a couple of days. Thanks for that, Richard. It's been done for a couple of days. So I just have to do my part.
You had other things on your
I did. So it'll be coming out sometime soon. So yeah. Let's see. Brianna said it's okay, Joe Ray. Instead of saying I downloaded an album, I still say I bought a CD, even though I didn't buy physical. Now, here's the thing. I do show my age like that as well, because I still refer to albums as CDs. Like, oh my God, that was such a great CD, or like his CD was great. I'm like, no, we don't have the physical CD anymore. We don't have a physical copy. But I'll still talk about like, does Justin Bieber have a new CD out? Like, that's what I'll be saying. And it's like, nope. That's not how that works. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. So yeah, I don't know Justin Bieber. I wish he did, because I love the Biebs. But so that's all. That's all, guys. I just wanted to share with you that my first day went great. So the Super Bowl, from what I watched, it was great. The halftime show was I don't want to say it was low energy. It just wasn't. The performances themselves were very mellow. I did appreciate like the grand crowd choreography of it all. Like the dancers were my favorite part. Like I'm just the type of person, my favorite type of shows to watch are just high energy performances, right? Like with lots of dancing and choreography and spectacle, right? I don't think yesterday was a spectacle, but they were great performances, so. Jory said we're going to miss you. No, I'm going to miss you guys too. I mean, but I'll be busy. So it's not like I'm going to be sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Like it's just, the time will go by and I'm like, oh man, it's 12:30, oops. Matreya said, I like the halftime show. I did like the halftime show too.
Well, it brought everybody back to their childhood.
Jory said the halftime show was nostalgic. It was, yeah. It was really great. And I really loved how it was a specific message for honoring a specific group of people. Like I really, really did like that. So, and
it's LA.
It's LA. It's Inglewood. It's
like, what else you expect LA?
Very LA, right? Somebody said they were missing Ice Cube, but I was like, that is true. They were missing Ice Cube. So I wonder what went on there. But
four Super Bowls from now.
But yeah, I know, right? But still, it was good. But the game itself was good. I'm so proud of the effort that the Bengals put up. But at the end of the day, I cannot be upset that all those people on the Rams won. Like they really deserved it. So there it is. Now we have to wait.
There we go.
Now we have to wait, months and months for sports again. So
no, we don't. It's a beautiful game of basketball.
No.
Yes.
Mom said, Autumn, maybe me and Richard could have a show. Mom, if you want to go live every morning here, I will set you up, okay? Not physically here. You're going to have to do it from wherever you're from. But no.
It takes me a long time to get ready for this.
Yes. To which Jory said, California does know how to party. Yes, absolutely.
It's in the
Sam Banner said had a sugar craving and ate a dried mango slice. I do not like dried fruit, but that is.
Yeah, you can't do too much fruit.
I like raw fruit, but I don't like dried fruit. So
just different types of fruit.
Yes.
I have an issue with fruit in general. Cooked, dried.
Yeah, if it's not raw, I have an issue with fruit. Yeah.
Yes.
Brian said, so tickled you had such an awesome first day. Karen and I missed the Super Bowl. Didn't realize it was on NBC, Dish Network, and our local affiliates parted ways. What?
Well, they always been doing that.
Yeah, I mean, they always be like, fight for your local channel. Oh my God,
because the price always hikes, and some stations don't want to pay it. Like, I'm not paying that.
That's true. That's crazy.
Might people miss out?
Brian said March Madness is up next. Yeah.
Yay!
Y'all can keep basketball.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Your haterism.
It'll be fine.
The hate's coming out.
As long as I'm watching all my CW television shows, I won't need to watch football. So that's fun. Thank you for poking me on the side there.
You deserved it.
Okay, everybody. We're going. I'm about to go to sleep. I mean, it's almost time for me to go to sleep. Like I said, catch us over on Watch Autumn Keto for Whack Wednesday at Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Okay, enjoy your mornings. Okay, be productive. You do something, right? So I am. I will be working the whole time, right? So okay, so we'll see you on Wednesday evening, and I'll talk more about work. Bye.